Welcome to today's video. Today's video is about Aquarius. It's now Aquarius season, so happy birthday to you guys. If you've never seen any of these videos before that I've made, I go through each season of the Zodiac and talk about the Zodiac sign, elements of the sign, traits of the sign, and celebrities of the sign. So if you're interested, let's just jump into it. I got this shirt a couple weeks ago at Rue 21 and it's so cute. It has all the signs and their symbols and even like their little constellations. We got Aquarius right here, the water bearer. So Aquariuses are born from January 20th to February 18th. They are ruled by Uranus. Uranus is the planet of sudden change, enlightenment, invention, rebellion, freedom, and also wherever Uranus may be in your chart is maybe where you have sporadic changes, maybe where routine isn't part of the plan, maybe ups and downs. Aquarius is also a fixed sign along with Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus, and these people are very persistent, very deep. They're also pretty stable people. They can be a little bit too stubborn and too opinionated and come off rigid and just not want to hear the other sides of things. And Aquarius is the ruler of the 11th house. The 11th house has to do with friends and allies, networking, community, politics, and the common goals for everyone involved. So whatever you have going on in your 11th house might tell you a little bit about your friends and your community and what you think about it. If you have a planet there, there might be a little bit more concentration on this part of your life. Just kind of depends what planet is there. I personally have Cancer in the 11th, but I don't have any planets in there, but that basically says that I'm kind of a mom friend and a little bit emotional, and sometimes when it comes to those big topics about humanity, maybe my emotions are a little too emotional about it. So the sign of Aquarius is the water bearer, and they are also an air sign, so they are a little bit detached. They really love to communicate with others and they like other people, but they can be detached, a little cold, have a little bit of emotional restraint. They're also super nice. They're the type of signs that are like cordial and want the peace and they're not rude people by any means, usually. And I just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of information about the water barrier, also known as the cup carrier. So they basically pour wisdom onto others. They help others see things that they see and feel and know because they're very intuitive. And just a little side note, Aquarius is one of the oldest recognized constellations. So like I just said before, Aquarius is very smart and wise and intelligent and intuitive. They are easy, quick learners, but more than that, they have an inner knowing about a lot of things in life. As long as they aren't, completely running around asleep, they are very wise, and these ideas and things come easily to them if they do, if they are learning about it, because we all have to start somewhere. But with their sign being the water bearer, obviously they do hold a lot of wisdom and they help others to realize it as well. They're also very analytical. They're able to see things and kind of divulge the details and see things for what it is. They think a lot. In my opinion, Aquariuses have a great sense of humor. There are some Aquariuses that I've met that are way more shy than other ones. I have a friend and we aren't that close anymore, but we were very, 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 very close a few years ago, and he always made me laugh. Like every day we were just like goofing off. Other Aquariuses I know are just really easygoing. I feel like you can't really define an Aquarius. You could say they're one way, but then at the same time they're the opposite. They're very independent people, but they're also social. They don't, shy away too much from social settings, as long as they don't deal with social anxiety or anything like that. Just in general, personality wise, they do like being around people. They don't need to be around people. I would say that they're pretty artsy, whether it has to do with writing, graphic design, creating things, music, drama. They're pretty artsy people. They're also very techie people. They are very good with the internet and computers and innovation and just all that stuff. I also find that they're very honest. They will let you know, how they really feel. Sometimes it can be too opinionated, I find that sometimes Aquariuses can get this superior complex where they think they know everything and everyone else is stupid and things like that, and they don't really change their opinions. They're very unwavering and rigid in some ways. But with saying that, healthy Aquariuses they do love to exchange ideas. They do want to discuss both sides of things, and they do believe in group efforts to, get to the common goal. So, there can be extremes, obviously, but in general, they are good communicators. They're air signs, so they definitely are very, very good at communicating and speaking and writing and all that. I feel like they care about the group involvement as a whole, and since they do, that makes them leaders, because so many people are focused on themselves or what they're gaining out of something that, that's not really a leader trait, although sometimes it can be somehow misconceived as a leader trait. Aquariuses actually care about everyone. That's what makes people look up to them, because they're the ones that actually care, They are humanitarians. I think they're the most humanitarian zodiac. They care about Earth and they see things, for what it is. They're very socially aware and they're detached about it. So it's very more proactive than if your emotions are attached to it. They're also very unconventional, which I probably don't have to say that, but the normal is boring to them. They want to, do things their way. They don't think that tradition is necessary. They don't think that we have to do everything the way that, people hundreds of years were doing just because that's what those people said is supposed to be. They're the people that are going to break that ground and not that ground. They're the people that are going to break the stigmas and make the real changes that are, different, that maybe don't fall along the lines of tradition. A little bit of rule breakers, maybe. Some of these people that I name, you will see that these people are pretty revolutionary, whether it's in athleticism, music, and things like that, or literal science and, brain power. A lot of Aquariuses don't enter relationships that easily because they are very detached and they are very free loving. They don't want to be held down and restrained, and they can be pretty flirty, but it takes a lot for them to want to settle down or get in a very serious relationship. Once they do, they are very caring and they do like to have a fun relationship and just a good time, but it takes a special person to really keep them, hold them down. And that even goes for friends. They're very friendly, but they don't just trust every single person and give their all to every single person. They can definitely be unpredictable. Like I said, I had a friend that was an Aquarius, and sometimes he was doing things that I had no idea was going on, and I would get a phone call about, something crazy and things like that. But it can be in the best ways. Unpredictable doesn't have to mean crazy and bad. I'm just saying, you never really know what's on their mind or what they're gonna do next. It can be a little bit secretive with that. Just, need some space, need a little breathing air room, so they don't, necessarily share everything about themselves. They can be a little bit unreliable. But also, Aquariuses don't really like labels, and they can't really be labeled, and I think that's maybe why they don't really care for the label. They don't want to limit themselves to one thing, They are everything in one in some ways. So that's all I've got for the traits, and then we can jump into the celebrities. And I just want to make note that I do sometimes make mistakes when I do my research on the celebrities that are Aquariuses. Sometimes people's names pop up and it's not accurate. I just kind of go off what the internet told me, so I will apologize in advance if I get anyone wrong or make a mistake, sometimes it's just what pops up in my search. Last month I said that Ellen DeGeneres was a Capricorn. She's actually an Aquarius. We've also got Michael B. Jordan, Oprah, Shakira, Michael Jordan, J. Cole, Jennifer Aniston, The Weeknd, Logic, Harry Styles, Kelly Rowland, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, Rainn Wilson, Ed Helms, Alicia Keys, Sheryl Crow, Paris Hilton, Justin Timberlake, Ed Sheeran, Rick Ross, Molly Ringwald, Ashton Kutcher, Gucci Mane, Emma Roberts, Chris Rock, Yara Shahidi, Tom Selleck, Dr. Dre, John Travolta, Kevin Gates, Bobby Brown, Blueface, Cristiano Ronaldo, Ronda Rousey, and Tati Westbrook. I also want to just name some people that are no longer with us that are also Aquariuses, and we got some geniuses in here. We've got XXX Tenacion, Bob Marley, James Dean, Abe Lincoln, Galileo Galilei, Thomas Edison, and Mozart. And there was a lot more people. Sometimes I find that there's just a plethora of people that fall under a certain sign, and I think Aquarius is one of them. But you can see there are some geniuses in there, some really good athletes, and really good like people. Like, if they make music, they're very known for it, and if they're actors, they are like classics and like have been around for a long time, and if they're young, they'll probably be around for a long time. Some of these people are just super woke, in my opinion. If you're still watching, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know if you enjoyed the video and give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you're an Aquarius, or if you like an Aquarius or love an Aquarius or whatever. And make sure you're subscribed if you'd like to be, and so you don't miss out on the Pisces video. We've almost done every sign. But anyways, I'll go ahead and end the video, sending you all the love and all the good vibes, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace.